Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. And I decided I just canceled my last two conference championship recap because I didn't feel like doing the other two because I was watching the NASCAR race. Might not do the recap, might do the race review for the Cup race tomorrow. Because I'm more focused on the Ncaa tournament bracket. So let's go over, what this video is about is going over the NCAA selection show, the tournament bracket, whatever I title this, and go over each region, the East, South, Midwest, and the West, all those regions. So let's start with the East region. Number 1 seeded Ncaa, who won their conference tournament, versus number 16 Stetson. I thought Stetson would get a higher seeding than the 16 seed. But ultimately, they get Ncaa, and I feel bad for Stetson, won their conference tournament just to play the best team in the country. Next, number 8 seed FAU. Kind of surprised Florida Atlantic was an 8 seed. I feel like some teams here was seeded like way too high. I don't view FAU as an 8 seed this year, but I think the committee gave the benefit of the doubt because of the run they had last year. They get number 9 seed Northwestern. We had a really good year. End up getting the 9 seed. So FAU versus Northwestern. Number 4 seed Auburn versus number 13 seeded Yale. Yale won the Ivy League today on that game winner versus Brown to get in the tournament. And Auburn ends up getting the 4 seed. Thought they could have gone number 3 seed if they won the ACC championship. I guess Cal was right saying the ACC championship didn't matter because even if Kentucky won, we still probably would have got the same region we're in. But yeah, Auburn probably should have got 3 seed. Number 5 San Diego State, they ended up giving a 5 seed, and UAB got a 12 seed. I don't really have any upsets so far. Number 3 seed Illinois ended up getting the 3 seed. Number 14 seed Morehead State. Morehead State's got a really underrated team. I watched them play in the OVC championship game. They looked really good. They got some really good players, and they can give Illinois a run for their money. I mean, I know Illinois has Terrence Shannon Jr., but say if they have a bad day, Morehead State can capitalize on it. Because Morehead State, they have the talent. They have a great coach that can drop a good game plan and upset Illinois. But I'm not going to have probably any upsets. I'll probably do my predictions, my bracket predictions, maybe tomorrow or sometime during the week, before Thursday. Or I'll probably do it tomorrow. Monday, I'll give my bracket picks when I fill it out. Next game in the East region is number 6 seeded BYU versus number 11 Duquesne. I can definitely see an upset here. BYU lives and dies by the 3. If they die by the 3 in this game, Duquesne can really take advantage of it and they're excellent defensively, and they've started to get hot at the right time. So I can see Duquesne pulling off an upset here. Next game, number 7 Washington versus number 10 seeded Drake. They've been one of the more underrated teams all season, won their conference championship. Washington State's done a good job. Kyle Smith has done in his first year, getting this team to the NCAA tournament. But, I don't know, I could see an upset here. These are 2 straight games where I could definitely see potential for possible upsets. Next game is number 2 seeded Iowa State versus South Dakota State, the 15 seed. Iowa State's probably win this game by like 15-20 points. This South Dakota State team really just isn't as talented as past years. Iowa State debatably could have got a 1 seed, possibly. But yeah, that's the East region. It's pretty easy path for UConn. At least to me. In the South region, number 1 seeded Houston versus number 16 seeded Longwood. That's the first game in the South region. This game is pretty interesting here. Number 8 seeded Nebraska. Texas A&M got a 9 seed. Well, I guess the 4 quad 1 losses don't really mean much when you get the big wins. I know you get big wins, but it's a bit of a high seed for Texas A&M, a 9 seed. Yeah, they'll end up playing Nebraska, and what should be probably the most interesting matchup in the South region besides Wisconsin and James Madison. Those will be 2 interesting matchups I'll be keeping an eye on. As next one is number 4 seeded Duke versus number 13 seeded Vermont. This has a potential for an upset. Duke's kind of played inconsistent throughout the year, at least from what I've watched. And Vermont, they can pull off an upset, man. They got a great team over there. They shoot the 3-ball really well, and if they can do that against Duke might be in trouble if they have an off night. Next game, number 12 seeded James Madison versus number 5 Wisconsin. I was mentioning, I think there'll be an upset here. The 12-5. Wisconsin's really struggled throughout the year. I know they're coming off that win versus Purdue, but they've kind of struggled throughout the year. But they kind of got hot at the right time. But James Madison's gonna be dangerous. They got a really physical team down there in the paint. Great defensively. I think there's gonna be an upset in this one. My Kentucky Wildcats get the 3 seed, play number 14 Oakland. There'll probably be a lot of points scored in this game because both these teams score a lot. But honestly, I like how South Region played out for us. I think we're probably the second best team here outside of behind Houston. I mean, I'm not gonna say we'll make it far. I'm not gonna guarantee that, but I think we got a pretty good draw. I think we'll beat Oakland. But Oakland does put up a lot of points, and they shoot the 3 good, but if we allow them to get hot early from 3, we can be in trouble. A number 6 seeded Texas Tech versus number 11 seeded NC State. NC State can pull off an upset here. They're coming into this tournament red hot, winning the ACC tournament 5 games in 5 days. We'll see if they come out of this game tired, but they got a few days of rest, so they shouldn't. Number 7 seeded Florida versus the winner of this playing game here between Boise State and Colorado. I don't know how Boise State is a freaking playing game, but it's what the committee put. Marquette versus Western Kentucky, 2 versus 15. I'll take Marquette. Tyler Kolek's getting healthy, so I think he'll make a big impact. So yeah, it's the South region. In the Midwest region, Purdue, the 1 seed in the Midwest, will play the winner of this playing game of Grambling State versus Montana State, I think. So there's that matchup. Number 8 seed Utah State versus number 9 seed TCU. Number 12 seed McNeese versus number 5 Gonzaga. I don't know if Gonzaga should have got a 5 seed. I think some of these teams got high seeded based off their name. McNeese, that's going to be a tough game for Gonzaga. McNeese was the best team in the Southland Conference here, won their conference championship. They got a great coach in Will Wade. But McNeese can easily upset Gonzaga here. McNeese has been playing great all year on both sides of the basketball, and I think Will Wade's better than coach Mark Few. I think he'll out-coach Mark Few. Just Gonzaga's going to dominate the paint with Graham Ncaa. And number 13, Sanford versus 4 seed Kansas. I think Sanford could pull off an upset. It's kind of crazy how far they come after getting blown out the first game of the year by Purdue, and then they dominate the rest of the year, won their conference championship. I think they can upset Kansas. Kansas has just been inconsistent all year. Next, number 3, Creighton versus number 14, Akron. Number 6, South Carolina versus number 11, Oregon. Number 7, Texas versus the 10 seed of the winner of this playing game of Colorado State and Virginia. Number 2, Tennessee versus number 15, St. Peter's. Rounds out the Midwest region. And in the West region, these aren't my predictions, by the way. This is just going over the matchups from the bracket that was revealed today. I'll probably do my predictions tomorrow. Number 1 seed North Carolina versus the winner of this playing game of Howard and Wagner. Number 8 Mississippi State versus number 9 Michigan State. Michigan State should have made a freaking tournament. They were 19-14. How does Indiana State or Pittsburgh not make it over Michigan State? Pendeo face for the NCAA committee. Number 4 Alabama versus number 13 Charleston. Number 5 St. Mary's versus number 12 Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon, this is a pretty tough matchup for St. Mary's. This can be a bad draw for St. Mary's. Number 3 seeded Baylor versus number 14 Colgate. Toothpaste. Number 6 Clemson versus number 11 New Mexico. New Mexico can, I think, pull off the upset here against Clemson. I don't know why Clemson's 6 seed. Number 7 Dayton versus number 10 Nevada. And then number 2 Arizona versus number 15 Long Beach State. And that is your NCAA tournament bracket from all 4 regions. I think there's going to be a lot of upsets this tournament. It's probably going to be one of the best NCAA tournaments I've watched. But yeah, it's really all to say here. So that's just the reveal of the bracket for today. I'll give probably my predictions for tomorrow. So yeah, until next time, have a lot. Peace.